So what day is it? Why do I start all of these things the same? Do you want to see my Snoopy before we get going? I'm going to make this quick because I do need to go, but I miss editing videos, so I thought maybe I'd make one. It's the last art fair of the season that I'm about to head out to. We'll do a quick OOTD. We're gonna be at Fancy Groceries, which is off Hawthorne. I've never set up there before, but it looks like it's gonna be a really fun crew. I'm looking forward to it. Also looking forward to it being the last one because there's a lot of like personal art projects I want to work on that I can't right now, just because it's been so busy. Let me do a quick OOTD and then we'll hit the road and get set up, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you along and show you kind of some of the other cool stuff that's there. I am wearing the last art fair that I went to. There's this shop set up, Hateful Clothing. It was their first pop-up. Amazing things. All of their clothing was like reclaimed vintage or antique fabric. So there's this wool vest. I'm wearing this Talbot's turtleneck that I thrifted. My watch is on its way out. It keeps like getting faint, but I got my typical watch. Some Blue Bass jeans that I thrifted that are fairly new. This silver buckle belt that I got at the Sleepy Fest this summer. And these great shoes that I received from my mother via Anna Michael, who gifted them to her. They are definitely a little too tight on my foot. Socks by Thomas. Alright, let's hit the road. I've got the car all packed up. I just need to grab my water. And I'm gonna grab a coffee. Smells like garlic because Thomas is making some soup. My coffee and this. I think I'm preemptively blushing. But I'm in the car, I'm getting Dunkin'. I don't know if you can see how full this car is. I've got all my prints here, my favorite porcelain kitty down here, some rando mugs to sell, and then shirts and a clothing rack, and a wagon in the trunk. Thanks, Mom. Shout out to my mom for loaning me a wagon. Yeah, but we're feeling good. This is a very, very slow moving line. So we'll see if I make it in time. Wow, this lighting is terrible. Just appreciate my wool vest. Focus on that. Don't even know if I'm in view, but if I wasn't blushing before, I am now. I got my coffee. I'm downing the iced coffee, and then there was a deal, so I got a hot coffee too, which I poured into my thermos, so I won't be judged by the local artists for drinking Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know how, but it's 5 minutes till 4 and I'm completely set up. I'm heading back in. I just moved my car, but I'll show you the setup and hopefully get some clips of what other booths set up. There's a pizza place outside. It's a lot of fun. Hi, good morning. It's now the day after the last art fair of the season, and today is I love Mondays. I love Mondays because it's Free Cake Square Monday at Dewey's, but it's just the beginning of a new week, and this week there's a lot of fun stuff in store. But today I have a lot that I do need to get done, and I thought I would continue to record. First of all, I need to get dressed and look decent. So shower, get dressed, and I need to kind of reorganize the prints. And I packed up so quickly last night that I didn't really have time to sort through things and get them really organized, so I'm gonna do that. And also I want to do a brief haul from some of the things that I got last night. There's some really cool vendors, and yeah, I got some cool things, so I want to share those. What else do I want to do? Get my Free Cake Square, maybe stop by Trader Joe's for some weekly groceries, although I'm pretty well stocked up. I have 2 people that are looking for commission sweatshirts in specific sizes and colors, so if there's time, I'm gonna thrift for those. I think that's all. Oh, and then the big thing is the commission. I've been working on 2 commissions for 2 separate couples who were married, and I heard back from the client yesterday on how to move forward, so I'm going to revisit both of these with some paints and get those scanned. I'm terribly backlit right now, so maybe I'll just end this now, and in a second you'll see when I'm cute and dressed, well, at least dressed properly for the day, for the cold winter day. Today is a bit of a stressful day because our AC unit is freezing over, so I've currently been advised to turn it off and kind of let it defrost. So we're without heat. The heat's not on, the fan's running, and we're waiting to hear back from a repairman. So that's kind of on the back of my mind. Is it even that cold outside? It's 30 degrees. The low is 22, so that it's not even gonna defrost out there right now. Okay. So I'm thinking about that, and then also our dryer's not working, and that's kind of stressful. So I'm gonna try to get all my household needs met and done this morning, and then I can go out in the world and have the heat of my car and the heat of stores. I've got a heating pad for Kush, so she'll be okay. And Fiverr tries to make a nest outside and sleep out there in the coldest of the months, so I think she'll be okay inside where it's a little cold. I mean, it's not freezing. It's not freezing in here. Not fully heated. Anyways, I thought now would be a good time to do, Kush is currently drinking the Christmas tree water, which gave her cat acne last year. Anyways, I thought now would be a good time to do a little haul of the items that I got last night. I didn't get an item from every vendor. There was a new vendor I hadn't seen before called Red Rose Woodworking. Really cool couple running the booth. Owners, creators, I don't know what you would call them, but really cool to talk to. They had cutting boards, these really cool like dish soap or like soap folders, and some really beautiful woodwork. So I'll include their handle in case you want to check them out on Instagram. And I think my mom got something from them. She stopped by. She brought me baklava. You probably saw a tiny little clip of the baklava. But I think, oh, and then there was Sweetheart's Pizza. They were doing like, not wood fire pizzas, but pizzas cooked at a really high temperature in one of those cool, cute little ovens that smell delicious. I didn't get one. And then Spencer was DJing, really great playlist. But let me just show you some of the things that I got from some of the other people. From Jenny Earl, who I had one of her bandanas like years ago. I got one in my stocking. I didn't realize I got a black one and this blue one. It was really cool meeting her. I did a portrait of her family a couple years ago, but had never met her. She does these really beautiful handmade, hand-dyed bandanas. The cotton is all grown and milled in the South. What I didn't realize, and like I said, I've had one before, but they all have a little saying on them, and then the story behind the bandana or the meaning behind it is tucked away in here. So this one she said she brought back this year. It says I Dissent. It's her Ruth Bader Ginsburg bandana, and she brought it back after the overturn of Roe v. Wade. I really like this one, and then I really like this one. And then this dark blue one says, hell yeah. I really love the color blue. I got these two. And there was another shop. They've got a storefront on Trade Street in Winston. They're called Urban Sage, I think is their name. Earth Sage. There's Urban Girl, who also had some really fun stuff. Earth Sage is set up, I think, on Trade Street in Winston. They had lots of, what do you call it, like personal care items, deodorant, a tongue scraper, also things like compost bins, and really beautiful hand-painted canvases, canvas totes. I got this mesh tote bag. They had a couple different colors. Thought this would be good for like produce, farmer's market, probably just lugging things around from point A to point B kind of tote. And then this soap saver for when you get down to the last little bits of your soap and you aren't really able to hold it and rub your body with it. You just throw them in here, and you can actually use this as a loofah or a sponge. And then they had samples of these deodorants. They're just like deodorant pastes. You just put a little pea-size amount on your armpits and they work really well. This is just a sampling of some of the different scents. So they just come in little 4 different scents. And this one's called Moon Sisters. Lavender, neroli, and rose. Yeah. And then from Urban Girl, I must have been at a pop-up with them before because I have one of their stickers. They've got really fun stuff. Mugs, stickers, little itty-bitty love notes that are like microscopic and cute. And I got a keychain. And last but not least from, oh no, I actually have one other item in the fridge. Got this cute mini wreath from, I believe they're called Prune and Prim. She had these little mini wreaths, much bigger wreaths, ornaments stuffed with potpourri, some really beautiful antiques. Like her setup was really beautiful, a little Christmas tree. It was a really nice setup and super pleasant to talk to. She also had a like 6.5-week-old baby puppy Scottish Terrier. Oh, which was so precious. Like, I know people lose their minds over puppies, and I've never really been that person, but when I saw this dog, Chaplin, I believe is his name, so cute. So it was nice having that little mascot there. This smells good too, cinnamon and orange. And then the very last item was from Chippy Kaye Cookies, which I've gotten their cookies before. They are delicious. The one that we got was, the one that I picked out was a blueberry oatmeal white chocolate chip. I will show you real quick. And like, look at this beauty. Should probably take them out of the bag. Love it because they're like soft cookies. Should we sample a little bit now? I think so. Looks like fresh blueberries too. Fiber sniffing. That's really good. And those are fresh blueberries. They're tart, which is really, yeah, really good with the white chocolate. All right, that's my haul. I am now, before it gets too cold in here, before my paints freeze, gonna work on the commission paintings and then see what else we get into. Keep going, keep moving on, keep trugging. now 63 degrees in our house. You're shaking, but I think it's just because you want to go for a walk. I'm about to go walk the dog. I scanned these. I added, for some reason their skin was not picking up the proper color, but it was turning out gray. So I repainted the skin on these ones and added some white to her dress, and then made this a little more dusty rose and made this fellow's hair a little more blonde. All of that to say, I made the adjustments, scanned them here at home just to kind of get a general idea of where they're at, and I think they will look good. So this afternoon I'm going to scan them properly and send those over to the client. I'm going to walk the dog and then head out to do errands. Unfortunately, air people are all booked up because it's very cold and they won't be able to see us until Wednesday or Thursday. Thomas is currently trying to find someone to look at our unit. Yeah, the plans are for the afternoon, the things that I listed. Walk the dog, free cake square, Trader Joe's, scan those paintings. What else do I need to do, Fifi? Drop off some stuff at Goodwill, look for sweatshirts at Goodwill, day roasty toasty inside. I also want to, I think with Dunkin' Donuts I get a free donut or a free avocado toast. I think that might be fun to do as a snack while I'm out and about. So yeah, let's hit the road. I've already eaten my Advent chocolate this morning, but I do like to bring, Kush doesn't really like these. I think she'll eat them if I'm not around, but I'm always watching her. I'm a helicopter mom. So what I've been doing is giving these to Fiverr and then these ones as well. And then I'll bring them along on our walks so that she will do her recall. Can you sit? Good girl. Good pup. These are what the cat ones look like. Some are square, some are little fishy shapes. And do you want another one? Speak. Good girl. All right, let's go. Alright, so I've made it. I've gotten gas. I've returned items to my mom that she loaned me for the art fairs. I have gone and scanned things at FedEx. I got my free cake square at Dewey's. It was packed there. I think I got a little bit of footage of maybe a few of those stops. Anyways, I'm starting to get hungry and I'm gonna go and get a snack at Dunkin' along with a hot coffee. I've been really good at making my own coffees at home. So I'm gonna get a coffee and then we'll go and see if we can find some. I'm particularly looking for red and green and blue sweatshirts in size medium large-ish. So we'll see if we can find any of those. And I think that's it for the afternoon. Then we'll go home and see how cold the house is. I read online that you can pour hot or warm water on the frozen ice on your HVAC unit. So I asked Thomas, like, if and when you do get a hold of someone, ask them if that's something we can do. So, oh, and also I didn't go to Trader Joe's, one, because it's very, very busy there, and two, I need to return something to Aldi. I got the world's tiniest Etch-a-Sketches, which I was gonna bring to a Christmas party as a present for like the kids there. but upon further review, they're just not really great quality. You can't really even draw on them. I think they're more of just like a novelty item. So I am gonna return 2 of those, and then I'll just get my like weekly groceries there. So that's the plan. Just checking in, and I'll keep you posted. Let's see what we can find at Dunkin'. Hey.
Hey. Quick update.
That was Thomas, an update from Thomas. Apparently what we're experiencing is not
I think it's really hard to leave Qatar.
Apparently what we're experiencing is not abnormal, so I can turn up the heat when we get home and call the dryer repairman, which I'll do now. Okay. You helped us with our dryer a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago at this point, but our dryer is now, sure. Awesome. Thank you, Rod. Bye-bye. I do have not severe. Oh, I have phone anxiety. Hello, this is Caroline. So I think I'm going to do the avocado toast try. I tried to do it with the bacon topping, but the free one is only good for just the plain avocado toast. They also have one that has roasted tomatoes on top. Also going to beg them for some water because, like a fool, I did not refill this before leaving. And it's just air. Sad, sad air.
Hi, how are
Hi, good, thanks. How are you?
you? I'm good, thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
Nice big cup.
Uh-huh.
For you.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a nice one.
You too. Water, 10 out of 10 recommend. Here's what the avocado toast comes in. Oh, it's very sweet. Very sweet looking. I didn't realize it had everything but the bagel seasoning on top. Is this sourdough? Not a whole lot of flavor in the sourdough. Oh, I have no napkin. Nor the avocado, to be fair. It's kind of like one note. It's nice and warm. And then for my coffee, I got caramel swirl and cream. So let's consume this. And then let's go to Goodwill. I don't know if it's just because I'm feeling like claustrophobic from being in Aldi where it was slammed. I made the return. At some point, I used to just not be bothered. Like if people cut in front of me in line, any sort of like driving, what do you call it, road rage, didn't really exist for me. At some point, like post-COVID, post-pandemic, I know we're still in a pandemic, at some point, started not being very nice about that. Someone cut in front of me at Aldi, and I smiled, and I was pleasant. But inside I was raging, and I don't know what that is. I don't like it. All of that to say, I don't know if it's because Aldi was crowded, FedEx was crowded, but the idea of going out to like a rural Goodwill sounds kind of nice right now. So I think we'll go to Thomasville, listen to a podcast. The more I eat this, the more it grows on me. I don't feel like this is real avocado. I feel like if I looked it up, it's gonna tell me they use like avocado spread or avocado sauce.
Celebrity Memoir Book Club. Ash, what would the title of your memoir be this week?
I would say Zen.
Sure.
An attempt at Zen.
Well, that's... Well, as she says, that's the one who's bothering her.
That wasn't a total bust. Okay, I'll do a haul real quick. I did find a black sweatshirt. It's Pull & Bear, which I feel like when I read that, I read it with an English accent. So I think it might be a British company or UK company, Pull & Bear. And then I found a vintage blue one. It's not really the size I need, but it's a really cool cut. I love this. What is it? This is terrible lighting. With a baseball cut. I don't know what you call that. If I can find out, I'll put it on the screen and then we can all be educated. And then finally this really cool, even with vintage Columbia, it's hard to tell if it's authentic, but it is a Columbia jacket. Feels like a little, I don't know, the structure seems a little off, so like I said, I'm not sure if it's authentic. It's a maroon color, and I texted my brother, like, would you like this? He said, I've never seen something so ugly and so beautiful at the same time. So I'm gonna wash it and give it to that little goober. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the real deal. Portland, Oregon. Who knows? I am going to head home, call it a day as far as errands go, send these scans to the client, and turn the heat back on. Hopefully the animals have not turned into little icicles.
I do like that.
Let's look up before I go. The avocado toast was very satisfying. Just want to see what are the ingredients. Avocado toast features Dunkin's new creamy avocado spread, which is made with 4 simple ingredients: avocado, sea salt, black pepper, and if you can guess the last ingredient, I'll give you $1. The last ingredient is lemon juice.
Like, it isn't round at the bottom.
Yeah.
I use like drinks,
Yeah.
and I think those make more. So I need to be able to scrub off my mouth.
I'm back from the cookie exchange and also from family dinner, which I don't think any footage, but I thought we would do a little cookie unboxing. This is a plant that Carol brought to share. She put moss in the bottom. It's called euphorbia. I guess it's a succulent. And these are the cookies. Do you remember how Irma does this, Thomas? Do you remember how she does this? Her cookies? It's not just one kind. It's like 5 or 6. Do you remember? No? I think cinnamon rolls, maybe? So it's just a little list of what you've got. And because she does so many, there's some that have 0. Yeast cinnamon roll with raisins and walnuts. Whoa. 4 snickerdoodles, 6 walnut fingers in a separate snack bag. Walnut fingers, 2 chocolate chip, and these must be the sausage balls with cheese. That's a new one. And that's all we've got. I hope you have a wonderful night. We're getting our dryer fixed tomorrow.
No, stay away from me, Kush. She wanted a kiss.
Can you tell that I'm cold? What am I doing? I am just about to go bump up the laundry. It's now Wednesday. Yesterday was kind of a wash of a day. I mean, it was nice. I got a lot done, but it just wasn't very vloggable. And this morning I went with my mom. We went to the doctor's and I've just been working away. Okay, it's not that cold. Oh, the AC, the HVAC unit is working just fine. And we got our dryer fixed yesterday, so that's nice. After the doctor's, I've just been working, and actually at the doctor's too, I worked on the zine that I started. I don't know if I mentioned or talked about that at all, but I had someone at one of the art marts asked if I had ever made one, and I said no. And then I started to try. I learned a little bit about it. I paid for and downloaded this template, and I've been working on that, and I think I finished it this morning, which is really exciting. I'll insert maybe a little photo if I have that handy dandy. So now that that's all done, I am gonna go bump up the laundry, walk the dog, and then work on this week's Still Here, Still Life. And it's gonna be a lot of digital art kind of day. It's funny, I wore the same thing yesterday, and the repairman the dryer repairman, asked if I was a hunter, and I told him no. I'm gonna do those things. And why did I even start this? Oh, it's kind of fun to see the advent chocolate. Do you want to see the advent chocolate? It's the 21st today. Sometimes the pictures do not match up. I think it's a sled. Yeah, it's a little sled. So that's what's on the docket. I'll probably check in at some point, but it's kind of also kind of just a boring art day. I think I'm gonna end off the video here. There's really not much going on aside from just preparing for the festivities. I might film a little bit during the holidays, but I'm also just gonna try to respect people's privacy. But hopefully we'll be entering into a really fun art world on the other end of this. Compiling a zine, learning how to screen print or airbrush, making more stickers. There's a lot I want to do this upcoming year as far as art goes. So I'll keep you posted on that. This evening I'm getting a lemonade now. I'm gonna run to Lidl, vacuum out the car, and then head home, and I'll say goodbye properly then probably. So it's gonna be a quiet evening. Maybe I'll do a cute little montage of me working on my iPad and Thomas putting his warm beans on his neck and me picking out pickles at Lidl. And we do have a really fun, Christmas Eve is always really fun with Thomas's family because of the Norwegian tradition of having like a smorgasbord of pickled things, meats, cheeses, pickled, the riced pudding with the hidden raisin. Yeah, maybe I'll reel a little footage of that, but if not, I'll see you in the next year with all the fun things happening. Now cue pickles, vacuum, laundry, Thomas, Fiverr Kush, and me saying goodbye. Oh my gosh, I think I had the same haircut as that Chick-fil-A employee. Last year at this time I had a rat tail. Insert photo of me with rat tail. Insert photo of Fiverr pooping. Insert photo of the last thing on my camera reel. Insert photo of the funniest thing I can think of to Google while editing. Insert photo of Christmas dinner in the 90s. Insert photo of Hanukkah dinner in the 90s. Insert photo of me drinking a lemonade from a problematic company. Insert guilt. Thank you. So I haven't really had a chance to try this one. Oh, were you making a joke?
Yeah. I would tell the same thing I told your mom. I don't usually like baklava because it's too sweet. And this baklava is very nice because it is subtle.
We never do this fiber. This is what it's like.
what they call me.
Oh,
Warm bean sack Thomas.
you kind of are when you eat your chili.
That's true. I'm so excited to eat it.
Was it the last serving? The owl. You gotta see the owl. It's a barn owl.